Welcome. This is a presentation from DIY Marketing, where we say, yes, you can. Now, roll up your shirt sleeves and get out your elbow grease. You're going to learn how to become a dynamic DIY marketer.
Hi, this is Lauren Darr. I am coming to you today for DIY Marketing TV, and we are broadcasting to you from Ball State University. So, in honor of David Letterman, who went to school here and supports the school, we're going to do a top 10 press release idea list. And we're doing this so that you can have ideas to get the attention and the exposure that you deserve in your business, because I know sometimes it's really difficult to think of ideas for press releases, especially when you want to employ a regular press release plan. So let's start with number 10. If you have any promotions of people or new hires for your company, that is a great time for you to be able to do a press release. So let's go to number 9 on our list, and that is events. If you have participated in any conferences or seminars or even developed your own, then that is another time for you to create a press release around that and generate some buzz for your company. Now let's go to number 8 on our list, and that is if you are expanding your business in any way whatsoever, it's news. The news outlets and media love to cover expansions of business, and especially if you're doing this in conjunction with the Chamber of Commerce, they're always happy to help support you and get that news release out there also. Now let's go to number 7 on our list, and that is charity contributions. Now this could be contribution of product. For example, P&G several years ago when there was the oil spill and a lot of ducks had gotten a lot of oil on them, a lot of the animals in the sea. Downy is one of the things that's used by environmentalists to clean that oil off. So any contribution of that, or even if it's a contribution of money or contribution on the time of your employees to participating in something like a charity 5K walk, run, race, whatever. So let's go now to number 6 on our list, and that is honors and awards. This can be if an employee of your company has been honored in any way, like Engineer of the Year or something like that, or if your company itself or product's been honored, if your product has made one of the consumer best lists or that type of thing. It's always a great idea to have a press release on that and generate some buzz. Number 5 on our list, of course, anytime you do new products and introductions or when you're upgrading a product, get that news out there and generate a press release. So now let's move on to number 4 on our top 10 list, and that is sales promotions. If you have come up with a great, witty, wacky, fun idea for a promotion that you know people are just going to love and generate a lot of buzz around, then do a press release on that. So let's move on to number 3 on our list, which is joint ventures and or strategic partnerships. Sometimes these are great ways of you taking what it is that you're offering and combining it with someone else so that you can offer an even better solution to your client base. So create some news around that. So now let's go to number 2 on our top 10 ideas for press releases list. And that is kind of a sticky subject that some people don't like to talk about, and that is reorganization, which has happened a lot with the current economy. Why you want to do a press release on this is basically so that you get the actual facts out there in the marketplace, and so that the media isn't picking up the information from an entity that you don't necessarily want them getting that information from. This way you can head off any rumors or negativity that might be generated around such an activity and get that information out there properly. And number 1 on our list is sponsorships. Maximize the opportunity that you have with any sponsorships. You've spent a lot of money doing a sponsorship, and this can be either for a charity event or any kind of trade show or whatever you are doing. For example, I had a client one year that we built a house in the parking lot of a convention center during a trade show. So we sent out a press release to let people know that we were doing that and doing it in conjunction with the local Habitat for Humanity. It created a great amount of buzz. So think about those types of things that you can do to maximize your sponsorships. Those are some ideas. That's my top 10 list for the day on generating press releases and your ideas on how to generate press releases that gain you the maximum amount of exposure. And of course, if you have any ideas or comments or suggestions for DIY marketing, please feel free to send those in to us on our website.
This has been a presentation of DIY Marketing. Thank you for joining us. Now get out there and market because, oh yes, you most certainly can.